Well, good day, fam. Pastor Jamal here. Impromptu moment. Me and Chandra was talking. We were thinking about specifically someone. I think if I he won't be embarrassed. I don't know if we're thinking about our son, and we were going over some things, and it reminded us of the young believer, the new believer. And you don't even have to be new to have this problem or this situation, but specifically if you are a new believer, if you are really you wanting to know God, or you are being pulled in that direction. I think this is the common experience, especially for those of us who call ourselves rational, or you may be what's that other term that they'll say? They'll say, I'm a realist. These kind of people, these kind of believers could tend to have this problem. So the Bible says that, Jesus says, if you deny me before men, I'm going to deny you before the Father. So what does it look like? Now we know what it obviously looks like to deny God, but what could it look like in this kind of a circumstance? So I think one of the biggest things that we have to be aware of as we are journeying to become more connected with God, to be one with God, is one of the ways that we can deny God is a lot of us are afraid that we're not able to explain to people why it is that we believe what we believe. Some of us are so rationally minded that, if it doesn't make sense on paper, then I'm not going to talk about it, or I'm not going to say it, or I'm not, you can even hold a belief in your heart, but you're afraid to kind of engage people because you don't know how it looks on paper. So that is a huge way that we can hinder ourselves from moving into the closeness of God, because of what we think we should be able to do as somebody who believes in something. I should be able to explain to you. The Bible says, you can contend for your faith. You could, give a rational, not rational, but you can give a pretty thought out reasons for why you believe what you believe. Now, I believe that kind of a person has a unique gift to be able to explain certain things. That's not for everybody. Everybody doesn't have the ability to dialogue with another person in a way like apologetics, you know what I mean, or debates. We're not called to debate, but you can talk about what you believe in a way that's pretty pretty smart, I guess. But everybody's not like that. And I think the vast majority of the believer is not. But what do you have? You have your own experience. You have your own examples of what God has shown you to validate the reason for why you're deciding to be a believer, to come into the fold of God, and then as you grow and as you surrender more and more and more, you'll have more moments where God is going to validate and even grow your belief based on certain experiences. But you cannot allow yourself not to move forward towards God just because it doesn't look right on the paper. You know what I mean? You can't really give a great example of why it is. Don't let that be your reason for not standing up for what you instinctively and intuitively know God is doing through you, in you, that you have witnessed. Don't let those things be those reasons, because what happens is God's going to have to orchestrate other things to get you. And those are always really difficult places, because what he may orchestrate could be we're going to have difficult moments all through life, but don't let unnecessary difficult moments happen, because of fear, or because of, not being courageous enough to accept what you already inside know and believe. So I hope it made sense, folks. I really didn't want to go this long, but if this is you, if you know somebody in that, you know, position, don't beat them over the head. You know, you pray for them, but, you know, give some perspective, or get some perspective as it relates to believing God and being able to just talk about it. Because the truth is, what you say or what you don't say can put somebody on the mountain, or you can drop them off the cliff because of fear of not expressing what you know inside to be right and true. I'll talk to you. Peace.